Hello everyone, it's Brian Hoagland with Hoaglandscape, and we are on another job. We are in Belmont, North Carolina, not far from my house at all, and we are going to renovate a pondless waterfall. We got this job through a realtor. This house was sold a few weeks ago, but it needs to have the leaking waterfall fixed. It's in the stream somewhere. There's no low edging. Obviously continued to leak over the last year or two. So we're gonna take all the rocks out and put down a new liner and redo the waterfalls a little bit to try to help with the realism of the pond. So here's the beginning of the feature right here. We had put in some aqua blocks for them in the past, but you can see where all the erosion has occurred. Roots are growing into the stream. That needs to be completely fixed. The waterfalls are very unrealistic looking. They got the piece of flagstone and then on these small stones it falls. The sides of the pond, we're just gonna put pondless stream. We're gonna just put back, but we will improve the look of the waterfalls with some real boulders. As you can see, liners exposed. We're gonna fix all that with some crisp edging. You go further up, you can see the liner exposed. That won't happen when we use boulders for waterfalls instead of flagstone. And this is where we end up, at the top where the water's coming out. So it's about 25 feet. And the guys will start taking all the rock out today. We only got about a half day because it rained this morning. But now we got good sunshine and we're ready to do it. Macario! Hola, señor. Hola. This is my old worker, Macario. Great friend, great worker. We're having him around for the next couple of days to help us out on this pondless waterfall. And these guys are rocking it. Let's take a look. So we've unearthed the basin area and look at the root damage. Roots coming in from the side here. It's penetrated here. It's got a root perhaps coming through the liner. It's hard to tell. Right there. Right there. And then in here, there's evidence of root coming through. It's just a real mess. It's overgrown roots over time. All this was, a lot of it was on top of the basin area. We're gonna level these areas out. Right now they're going uphill. Doesn't look very realistic for a waterfall. Macario, my good old buddy, he's taking out the old underlayment. And again, the ground's going up and we want it to be more going back like that. So just a lot of work we got to do. We're gonna cut all these roots out. And since I have so many roots, we're gonna put in another layer of underlayment as well. We've got some two-man sized boulders here. We're just gonna improve the looks of the waterfalls so they look more natural. Look at what the guys got accomplished. Just a great job. They got all the roots out of the basin, got all the stone removed from the stream, and then put down our layer of underlayment. We dug out the floor of the stream so it's not at an angle like that. It's more going back a little bit like that. So now we're ready to put our liner on top of this and then we'll start rocking it in. So we've got our liner right here. I cut it in half to make it easier to work with on the stream. Right now, Raphael is patting down the underlayment so we can easily put the liner on top. Hey, it's lunchtime, it's around noon. We're on our second day of the project. Let me show you what's going on, come on. This morning when we got here at 10 after getting this load of rocks. Now this load of rocks right here is just for the waterfalls. Now, if we had the ideal budget, we'd have put big machine set boulders all the way down the stream. But all we're able to do because of the budget is just redo the waterfalls. So it'll make it look better. Before they just had flagstone waterfalls, did not look natural. These will look a lot better, including one I really want to highlight and show you right now. So picture this morning at 10 a.m. We just had underlayment in the stream, and we put in liner, and now we've got, just since 10 o'clock, we've done 3 waterfalls. I want to show you this second. Here's the one into our basin. But this one, we're trying something different. We're trying to get more of a splash effect. So the water's going to come off this boulder, and it's going to splash on all these Cane River rocks. We'll hide the foam with moss and gravel, make it look natural, but that should create a nice jumping effect of the water. It's going to come through here and shoot off our final waterfall. It's really going to be cool, I hope. So we want to make sure our waterfalls, this is going to be a small waterfall, level from side to side and then slightly dipping forward so the water comes off of it well. So here's one of the new products from Hoaglandscape. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but it's gonna be a big help. They've cut 3x5 panels of underlayment, and they got these little slings in them. So Raphael's gonna pull up this boulder. I'm gonna tuck it under, and he's just kinda gonna roll it on. And instead of carrying that boulder by yourself, Raphael and I can hold it together, easily lift it, and get it in position. This is a cool little addition to our tool belt. So right now we've got our bottom waterfall laid in. Nice wide rock, it'll hit this rock some, create some nice splash. So this one, we're gonna have water just shooting through this narrow gap. It'll just be a stream of water coming through here to speed up the flow, and that'll really give us some flow. It's here as well. We're gonna do a little bib liner here. What we'll do is I'll put some gravel in there. We're gonna foam on top of it, like such. Then I'm gonna put a piece of underlayment like this, put it on top of that, and then over time, sediment will even make it more secure. Sediment will rest on this underlayment, block it up so no water gets through this. It'll all be flowing over. All right, so let's crank this puppy up.